Hi, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. It's a Sunday morning. Do you like it? Do you like my wonderful Sunday leisurely morning? You know what I would like to do on a Sunday morning? It is now 10:49 a.m. I would like to be able to watch my television. My mom would like to watch her TV. Maybe I'd like to catch up on some of my fellow creators' YouTube videos. But no, you can't because you've got nice, loud, holy roller ambiance. Do you think this is right? Do you like living like this? Oh boy. This is not cool. This is not cool at all. Good morning. I wanted to actually talk to you about some content that I thought of making that I didn't get to. Yesterday was the Atlantic City St. Patty's Day Parade. And even though I know the dark truth behind St. Patrick's Day, so I don't what you call celebrate it, I was going to go to the parade just so that I could film it for you guys, you know? But the weather was looking really, really gloomy. And sure enough, we got rain. And you could hear it hitting up against our windows real hard. Oh, you want to go visit the cat's grave with me? So yeah, it was raining so hard, it would have gotten my computer wet, you know it. So since it was going to get my computer wet, I wasn't going to chance that. I got a few things to be grateful for in my little beautiful garden area here. They did not get around to mowing the grass, and it's so important to not mow it in the early stages when you have wildflowers, because you know the bees got to go for the wildflowers, and you got so many critters that are actually really good for our ecosystem that are coming out of hibernation now. And when you guys clean up ahead of time and you mow too much, you deprive our pollinators of food. So, but here, let's enjoy some ambiance. Let's sit with my cat's grave for a bit. And let's see if you can hear some of that church bleed through. From here, it is so loud and obnoxious. And it's interesting because they have these meetings, like I've told you about, where the city talks about the problems in the bad neighborhoods and the people that are coming together wanting to clean up the neighborhood and all that, and they don't make any mentions about the churches and how they bother the people, the neighbors, the people living in the buildings. And people are afraid to speak out. And I get a little nervous about it sometimes myself, because I know that there are people who would not like me talking about this stuff, but there are organizations, there are people they're bent on using fear to control people. And even though they would love nothing more than for us to move out, and the thing is, I would love to. And the thing is, I'm really kind of worried about my mother for the time that I need to go to LA to take care of business. Oh, by the way, you catch the pretty flag in the background? One of the gardeners here has an Israel and American flag, and I just think that is so awesome. Now, I don't know how much longer this garden is actually going to be in existence. I heard that eventually the people that bought up this tract of land eventually they're going to dig it up and they're going to do something else with it. And it's going to be such a shame, because there's not a whole lot of spots of beauty. And I mean, there's gardens around here, different places, and there are some even that are open to the public for community garden plots and things. But this hasn't been going on too many years, and it's mostly just neighbors, and it's all organic. And until very recently, it was edibles only, but now we have some decorative plants, like obviously the stuff around the gnomes here, that's not edible, but most people don't know that what I'm walking on is edible. This right here is, I believe this might be purple dead nettle. It's either purple dead nettle or something else that's very similar to it, and they're both edible plants. You can make herbal teas with them. You can add them to your salad. I believe this is one of the plants that almost every part of the plant is edible. So it's really windy, and I hope my makeup doesn't totally melt off. I went out a couple hours ago to meet there's a guy from one of the local churches, and he's really cool, and he has a breakfast cart and hot coffee, and he gives it to the homeless and the hungry and the poor people that are up at that hour. And I was actually looking for some friends of mine who, for the most part, a lot of people I haven't been able to find because the city or some organizations got some people some rooms off on the mainland somewhere. But I actually found some of the people I was looking for. This is one guy, and I still don't know his name, but he's funny, he's gay, he's kind of a little bit of a hardcore substance abuser, maybe, or maybe he's just mental. But anyway, I smoked some weed with him today. I really wanted to get him stoned. And it turned out that the past couple of days he was in county, and I mean not a mental institution. When people talk about county around here, they mean apparently the joint, the jail, whatever. I've never been a jailbird, so I don't know about these things. But it's sad when you don't see somebody for a while. You gotta wonder, maybe you're in a hospital, or maybe they're no longer with us, or maybe they're taking an involuntary vacation. But there are seriously so many people I have not seen for a long time. I don't know where people are. And I'm trying to just do as much cleaning as I possibly can. I found another fake flower. I should come back here and put it where the grave is. This is where my dear Cassie the garden cat and my tabby boy are buried. And I know you guys have seen the painting of Cassie. I'm still so pissed off that they had to put the hinge for the gate right over her face. I thought that really sucked. But the people, and the thing is, the people that were doing the construction work around here, I believe most of them were local people, so there was really no need for that. Oh, I wanted to point out another plant that's here, that we have growing in here. We have wild strawberries, and wild strawberries are very, very small, and they're a little bit sourer than the bigger strawberries that we eat, but they are absolutely edible. And the thing is, you need to pick a whole lot of them before you can get anything, and you can add them to salads, you can put them on top of your ramen noodles, you can do a lot with them. Matter of fact, so much of what's growing here in this ground that the guy is going to be mowing down, you could put in your ramen noodles. So if you needed to survive, you could seriously survive on a lot of this stuff here. Yeah, let's see some more of how the plants are doing. As you can tell, in freezing climates, your succulents, like that aloe, are not going to do too well. This right here is purple dead nettle. I picked this up, and they say you should wash it off because it's actually stuck to a mound of dirt. But I put that in with hamburger meat all the time. I put that in with my ramen noodles. This here is lavender. This right here is rosemary. And rosemary, oh, I love that. Rosemary is a perennial, and it will winter over, but it's looking a little bit rough because it has been picked quite roughly by yours truly. This right here is oregano. And I use that a lot in the kitchen. And I will show you some. This is sage. It's really great. There's all that red dead nettle that's here that if a person knew what they were doing, you could pick this. I would love for people who really knew the value of these herbs, pick them and preserve them, use them. It should get to good use. The guy mows it. The stuff, he just either lets it stay there, or sometimes people do with leaves and stuff, they bag them, and it just goes to waste. It's just, oh, and back here, back there is a compost heap. We compost things. Now, one thing, here, I want to show you some things I'm going to walk under. Some of the neighbors put grape vines. So right here, where I could sit if I wanted to, these are going to be grape vines and stuff. So, but this may be the last year for this garden. Oh, anybody want any scallions? Back where I walk, there is dill. Every year we grow basil. Many kinds of tomatoes we grow here. These twigs and stems here, this is mint. Mint grows here naturally. 2 different kinds of mint. I forget what exactly kind they are. Spearmint, I believe, is one of them, and I forget the other one is a mint kind that I never heard of before, but that goes great in your iced tea. I'm walking very carefully. We have steps here, and I just know that knowing the value of these plants, I don't want to do anything with them. I do want to make sure where my keys are, though, because I actually did lock my door. Oh my goodness, you know what? And let me check, make sure. Okay, you know what? This may be a problem because it looks like I don't have my keys. Oh, you know what? Maybe, oh, I don't know. This is going to be tricky here. All right, I'm going to do a Jrock. It's always awkward when you wave hello to somebody and they don't recognize you. Let's see, how do I do this? Oh boy. You know what? There's a chance I may have to yell to be let in. Let's see.
No, I don't.
Okay, let me see. Oh boy. This is a problem. Oh yes, I have successfully locked myself out and I'm going to start screaming to be let in. So I won't let you suffer through that. Anyway, welcome to my world. Good morning on a Sunday and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.